What's up, guys? Welcome back to The Educated Barfly. Today we are going to do a little special thing. I thought that, okay, so when I do these episodes, I usually pre-prep kind of a lot of stuff. And I do it because it just makes the episode a little bit more streamlined. Today what I thought I would do is actually show you a little bit more of the process by which I do things. I do have to give you a little of a disclaimer. The way that I cut ice is a little bit crazy. And I don't suggest you try it at home because you could very seriously cut yourself. And I just do this, because it's a little bit of a dangerous way to do things. And I don't know, I do it, I'm very practiced at it. I have cut myself in the past. I do not suggest that you do it. I'm using this very sharp knife to do it with. So just don't try it at home unless you are willing to risk quite possibly hurting yourself. Okay, so today we're going to be making a slow gin fizz, and we're going to do one of these fizzes without egg white. So even though commonly when you ask for a gin fizz, they are done with egg white, and they have been done with egg white in the past, there is a whole slew of gin fizzes that are done without egg white. I would actually posit to say that the very first gin fizzes were literally just with like basically a cocktail with citrus and sugar and spirit, ice, and soda topped onto it. But now that we have so many different drinks like Tom Collins's and stuff that kind of separate, not that separate, but basically we have like Tom Collins's and things that are just like that. We need to separate like what a fizz would be from a, let's say, a gin fix or a Tom Collins or something like that. Okay, so we're just gonna do like a non-egg white slow gin fizz today. But I want to do like a special garnish. So I got this 14-ounce glass, and then I did pre-cut these very thin slices of lemon. You need to have a very sharp knife to get something this thin. And you're going to need something this thin to do this type of garnish. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tongs, and I'm just going to like my pincers, and I'm just going to like place it on the inside of the glass so that is upright and try and get it to stay, which I was having luck earlier. There you go. Now, what you're going to do is we're going to put ice in here to sort of hold that in place. So I'm going to take this block of ice, I'm going to take my knife, and I'm going to just sort of cut little cubes. Now, with ice that just came out of the freezer, it's going to be a little bit brittle. But for this, we don't really have to worry too much about it. And I'm going to take my tongs and then just sort of place the ice gently into the glass. Like so. There we go. I don't want to disturb that lemon, but you also want to make sure that you have enough ice to sort of hold the peel in place. Or not the peel, but the little slice that we did in place. So you have it. Let's see how it looks. It looks pretty good, right? It looks pretty good. We actually, with the ice, we actually might be able to get down in there. Maybe I'm tempting fate. I don't want to do that. Okay, so let's make the cocktail. First thing we're going to do is 1 ounce of lemon juice. Half an ounce to 3/4 of simple syrup, depending on how sweet you want it to be. You could do 3/4 for a little bit more sweet, or if you want a little more tart, you do half an ounce. Keep in mind that sloe gin is also a little bit sweet as well, so we're going to do 2 ounces of the sloe gin. And then, when I cut a big block of ice that I've made, I actually have this cloudy ice. See this cloudy ice that we don't want to use for our nice ice. And I actually keep this so that I can shake with it. Because the thing is that it's not very pretty, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's all just trapped gases, and it's not going to do anything to your cocktail. So you can literally just use this for shaking. You also, you know, the smaller the cube, the better dilution you're going to get. You don't need that much. I'm going to put this aside. Put this aside. We're going to add this to here, like so. Lock our tin. Give it a nice hard shake. And of course, because this is the Educated Barfly, of course I forgot some stuff in that I gotta rinse. It wouldn't be the Barfly if I didn't forget stuff. So there you go. Let's center our glass, double strain our cocktail. There you go. Then we're gonna open up our soda. Give it a nice soda topper, like so. And then we're just gonna place our, now I kind of want to do it, I was hoping that lemon would be a little more visible. That's pretty visible. What do you think, Marius? Can you see it?
Yeah, half of it. It seemed like it lifted from the...
There you go. No, you can see the whole thing. Look. That's good. I'm pleased with that. Let's try this one. Ooh, nice balance. Obviously, you get those kind of dark fruit, sort of stone fruit flavors from the Sloe Gin. It's like kind of savory and sweet at the same time. The lemon is very tart, but you balancing it out. I did half an ounce of simple syrup in this one, so it's balanced, but it's not like, I tend towards tart and away from sweet. So you could do another, you know, quarter of an ounce of simple syrup if you want it to be just like a little bit sweeter, a little bit more on that sort of balanced sweet tip. I mean, I don't want to call it sweet because like sweet isn't the word that describes it. It is just like it's just like balances out the lemon a little bit and makes it a little bit less tart. So you could do that and it would be great. But that's it. I guess that's all I have. It just like I thought that like showing the whole process would actually make a longer episode, but I don't know why I just picked that up and wanted to put it in here. But
So when you say the stone fruit flavors of the Sloe Gin, what do you mean?
I don't like, you know, so like stone
Isn't it a
fruits,
berry?
like, you know, it is a berry, but like stone fruits have like I mean, here's the thing, taste is subjective, right? So it's kind of like, I could say it tastes like anything, but like stone fruits sort of have this like sweet and savory vibe to it that's not necessary, like I wouldn't call it sweet, but it's not bitter, it's not umami, it's not any other flavor profile. It falls under sweet, but it is like a naturally sort of like dark fruit kind of vibe to it. And that's what I was trying to get across. But this Sloe Gin, like the sloe berries are actually, I'm not sure if those are actually a berry, honestly. I mean, I don't know if those, I think they're like categorized under fruit, maybe. Yeah, I think so. I could be very wrong about this. I don't know that 100%. I have read up on them time to time because you can actually make your own Sloe Gin by macerating sloe berries into...
Are they kind of like the kiwi, the Chinese gooseberry?
Yeah, possibly. I mean, possibly. I don't know. I have to look this up. I may be very wrong about this, and now I'm almost regretting saying it because everyone's going to fact check me, but at least I'm admitting that I could very possibly be wrong. That said, what the stone fruit flavor meant is sort of just like sweet and kind of savory, like sweet in a savory way. But it has sort of a fruit flavor to it. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't taste like it has a fruit flavor to it. It doesn't taste. It's a little sweeter. Like the sloe berries make the gin sweeter. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. I don't know. There you have it, guys. The Sloe Gin Fizz. This is a really good one. It's nice and refreshing. Hopefully this... that worked out, dude. That totally worked out. What are you talking about? You could see it more. If you could see it anymore, it'd be on the outside of the glass.
Better now.
Maybe it just needed to kind of calm down and sort of the soda needed to lighten it up a little bit. It was a little bit dark before. All right, guys, well, there you have it. If you like our channel, please hit like and subscribe. And if you want to check us out on Patreon, go to patreon.com/theeducatedbarfly. I will see you on the next time.